Welcome back to Fame Dynasty. Today we're counting down the 6 most intense women-led action movies. Let's go. Number 6, Peppermint.
Dirty cops.
Starting off at number 6 is Peppermint, a raw revenge thriller starring Jennifer Garner as a grieving mother turned vigilante. After her husband and daughter are murdered by a cartel and the justice system fails her, Riley North transforms herself into a one-woman army seeking brutal vengeance. What makes Peppermint intense is its unflinching approach to violence and grief. Garner delivers a fierce performance showing both vulnerability and ruthless determination. She trained extensively for the role, and it shows in every fight sequence. The action is grounded and brutal. No superhuman abilities, just a woman who's learned to fight and refuses to stop. The film doesn't glamorize revenge. Riley is consumed by it, and you see the toll it takes. The piñata shop confrontation is particularly memorable, with Garner single-handedly taking down an entire gang headquarters. Currently rated 6.5 on IMDb, Peppermint proves that maternal fury makes for compelling, intense action cinema. At number 5, Salt. At number 5, we have Salt, a spy thriller that showcases Angelina Jolie at her action star peak. Jolie plays Evelyn Salt, a CIA agent accused of being a Russian sleeper agent. When her loyalty is questioned, she goes on the run, and you're never quite sure whose side she's really on. The ambiguity is what makes this thriller so gripping. What sets Salt apart is its intelligent plot that keeps you guessing. The action sequences are spectacular. Salt uses her training and intelligence more than brute force. The highway chase is incredible, with Jolie doing many of her own stunts. Jolie brings both physicality and vulnerability to the role. Salt is brilliant, resourceful, and deadly, but she's also human. The fight choreography is sharp and efficient, reflecting her character's professional training. The film was originally written for a male lead, but Jolie's performance proves action heroes don't need to be masculine to be believable. Currently rated 6.8 on IMDb, Salt is a smart, intense thriller that keeps you on edge throughout. Coming in at number 4 is Colombiana, a stylish revenge thriller starring Zola Saldana as a professional assassin with a personal vendetta. Saldana plays Catalea, a woman who witnessed her parents' murder as a child and grew up to become a contract killer, using her profession to hunt down those responsible. What makes Colombiana intense is its blend of emotional stakes with spectacular action. Saldana brings incredible physicality to the role. She's athletic, precise, and absolutely convincing as a trained killer. The action sequences are creative and stylish, from infiltrating a police station to taking down targets with surgical precision. What elevates Colombiana is its emotional core. This isn't just about cool action, it's about a woman driven by childhood trauma, unable to move forward until she settles the score. The Bogota opening sequence is haunting and sets the emotional tone perfectly. The fight choreography showcases Catalea's skills without making her superhuman. She uses intelligence, planning, and efficiency. Currently rated 6.4 on IMDb, Colombiana is an underrated gem in the women-led action genre. At number 3, we have Atomic Blonde, a neon-soaked Cold War thriller starring Charlize Theron as the most lethal spy you've ever seen. Theron plays Lorraine Broughton, an MI6 agent sent to Berlin during the Cold War to recover a stolen list of double agents. What follows is a masterclass in brutal, exhausting action choreography that feels painfully real. What makes Atomic Blonde exceptional is its commitment to realistic combat. The famous stairwell fight scene is shot in one continuous take, and you see Lorraine getting hurt, exhausted, and desperate. She doesn't have superpowers, she's just incredibly trained and refuses to quit. Theron trained months for the role and does most of her own stunts. The physicality is impressive, but what sells it is her performance. Lorraine is cold, calculating, and absolutely ruthless when necessary. The 80s Berlin setting is gorgeously realized, with stunning cinematography and a killer soundtrack. Director David Leitch brings his stunt coordinator background to create action that's both beautiful and brutal. Currently rated 6.7 on IMDb, Atomic Blonde is a stylish, intense thriller that proves female-led action can be just as hard-hitting as anything else. At number 2, Ballerina. Taking the number 2 spot is Ballerina, the John Wick spin-off starring Ana de Armas as a trained assassin seeking revenge. De Armas plays Rooney, a young woman trained as a ballerina assassin who emerges from the Continental's training program to avenge her family. Set between John Wick 3 and 4, this film expands the assassin underworld while standing on its own merits. What makes Ballerina exceptional is how it uses dance training as the foundation for deadly combat. The choreography blends ballet's grace with brutal efficiency, creating a unique fighting style. De Armas trained extensively in both dance and combat, and it shows in every movement. The action sequences are spectacular and creative. Watching Rooney move through fights with balletic precision while being absolutely lethal is mesmerizing. The film maintains the John Wick universe's stylized violence while bringing its own flavor. De Armas brings both physicality and vulnerability to the role. Rooney isn't just a killing machine, she's processing grief and trauma while navigating the dangerous world she's been trained for. The supporting cast includes familiar faces from the franchise, grounding this story in the larger mythology. Currently generating massive buzz, Ballerina proves the John Wick universe has room for compelling women-led stories with their own distinct identity and style. And at number 1, we have Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2, Quentin Tarantino's revenge masterpiece, starring Uma Thurman as the bride. This 2-part epic follows the bride as she awakens from a coma and systematically hunts down the deadly Viper assassination squad who betrayed her. What makes Kill Bill the ultimate women-led action film is its complete commitment to the genre while subverting expectations. Thurman's performance is iconic. The bride is vulnerable and unstoppable, grief-stricken, and ruthlessly focused. She trained extensively in martial arts, and the fight choreography is legendary. The House of Blue Leaf sequence alone is one of cinema's greatest action set pieces. What sets Kill Bill apart is Tarantino's genre-blending genius. He combines samurai films, kung fu cinema, spaghetti westerns, and revenge thrillers into something entirely unique. The visual style is stunning, from the anime sequence to the black and white silhouette fighting. Volume 1 is pure kinetic action. The fight with Orin Ishii's army is breathtaking. Volume 2 deepens the emotional stakes, exploring the bride's past and her relationship with Bill. Together, they create a complete story about revenge, motherhood, and redemption. The supporting cast is phenomenal. Lucy Liu, Vivica F. Fox, Daryl Hannah, and David Carradine all bring memorable energy. Currently rated 8.2 and 8.0 on IMDb respectively, Kill Bill remains the gold standard for women-led action cinema. Tarantino created an action icon for the ages, and no film since has quite captured its unique blend of artistry and intensity. And there you have it, the 6 most intense women-led action movies. From revenge thrillers to stylish spy stories, from martial arts epics to brutal realism, these films prove that women can carry action movies with just as much intensity and skill. Which one are you most excited to watch? Drop a comment below. If you enjoyed this countdown, smash that like button, share it with your action-loving friends, and subscribe to Fame Dynasty for more top movie rankings. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.